the internet. One big group chat. It's a group chat.
Hello, group chat. Happy New Year's, y'all. How did y'all spend y'all New Year's? What did y'all do? Comment below and let me know. Are you going into 2024 with a brand new attitude? Or did you just wake up on the other side of the bed and be like, oh, well, just another year? Anyway, I'm going into 24. I don't know. New upgrades in the group chat, y'all, but you guys will notice it. I'm not saying anything. When you see it, you see it. When you notice it, let me know if you like it or not. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this daggone video. But before we do that, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and please share, 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 share. Do all of that and then start listening to the video. You guys, Tamar just put her truth out there. And I'm saying her truth because she is still not taking accountability for anything that happens. But it's all right. Let's get into the video. Like, we'll watch it together. And y'all know I'll put in my 2 cents. And y'all can put in y'all 3 cents in the comments. Let's go.
And the last time somebody said something about me, everybody was like, don't defend yourself, but today is the day. It is D-Day. So we're going to finally talk about it. So let's talk about it. So this video today was leaked from my dressing room, which usually I have no one in my dressing room before a show when it's time to pray. It's just, my immediate staff, right? So when Chrisean walked in, the reason why my face looked like what is because, first of all, who is it, and why wasn't nobody stopped at the door?
Now, and I'm going to say, first of all, why did you beg her to come to the concert? Because we all saw that. We all 300 and how much thousand that was on her life that day, saw you calling her, begging her, where you at, where you at? So how do you ask who is it? You knew she was there, and you know if there's a prayer going on, she's gonna come and add herself to it. So what are we talking about, lady? What are we talking about? But anyway, get back to your truth.
2, Tony and Chrisean did not know who each other was, all right? So Tony was like, well, who is this person coming in between me and my sister? Me and Tony both, when it's time to pray, we in our dressing room, don't nobody come and interrupt. Period. That's just something that we do. That's actually something that I learned from her, okay? So, first of all, my sister has lupus, an autoimmune disorder, okay? If I get sick, if you get sick, it's no big deal. If she gets sick, she go to the hospital. So what she not finna do is touch a stranger's hand, embrace a stranger. She don't know Chrisean from Adam, okay? And so when she walked in, it kind of startled everybody. So let's just address that there, okay?
Y'all, I don't care what the heck Tamar says. Tony was rude. I don't care if you got lupus, if you got HIV, if you got cancer. Okay, if you don't want no one touching you and doing all of that, stand in a corner and pray. You was in the circle, and yes, she walked in the circle. Yes, she was trying to pray with you guys. She put out her hand, and the lady put her hand behind her back. And mind you, this is not the first time that people are saying that Tony Braxton is very rude to people. And I understand you having an immune disease. I understand all of that. I understand lupus. What I don't understand is Tamar inviting that girl into that place. You had invited her with open arms, so you say, and she's there. But if you didn't want her in the room and it's only you and your immediate staff, as you put it, are praying, why didn't you tell her that? Why didn't you say, Chrisean, give me a minute, we're going to pray, and then I'm going to come out back to you? Why? Why didn't y'all close the door or whatever it is you trying to portray, like she just barged in and Tony didn't want to? We're looking at the video. Tony pulled her hands away, put it behind her back, didn't want to be touched, but she was being touched by everybody else. So what is the difference? Okay, she don't know her from a can of paint. You invited her there. Why didn't you tell your sister, oh, I invited ChriseanRock, this girl from Baltimore? But carry on, ma'am. This is your story to tell.
You see that? And at the end, Tony patted her on the shoulder. Okay, huh? And actually, that was the first time that I met Chrisean when she walked in that door. Yeah, that's why I turned around and I know.
He actually has so much.
That was the first time you met Chrisean, so you say, but you were in good contact with her because we heard you ringing down her phone, but that was the first time you met her. Okay. Okay.
Tonight, Lord God, and bring us back prayer. It changes things to our families. Amen. In Jesus' name. So let's move on to the next subject. Yep, God is good. Yep, won't He do it? He's able. So this is the picture in the middle of my show when they was introduced to each other. Introduced to each other. We started talking about Baltimore. We started talking about, coming from a whole bunch of siblings, and everything was all fine and dandy. Let me tell you something. Toni Braxton don't stay for nobody's concert. She don't stay backstage. She sings and she leaves, not even hers. She stayed most of the time. We had a blast. It was cool. That's Billy Woodruff over here beside Toni. That's Toni's best friend. Everything was great. Everybody was happy. No beef. No drama. Okay? Now let's move on to the next slide, because today is D-Day. Since people want to sell videos, people want to, just put everybody on blast and have people come up with their own stories. Today is the day of the real story. So let's move on. Okay, this right here is right after James get busted in the face with a 1-2 bow back. Okay, that is still in my dressing room. Tooth knocked out.
So do you want to? You gonna press charges or you just?
Yes.
I'm pressing charges. I didn't do nothing to that girl.
Oh,
We can't leave him to the police.
is that the hit that we made up? Huh?
First off, nobody said y'all made some stuff up. Second off, we all knew something happened. What happened? That's the part that we did not know, because y'all refused to put the evidence out here, and no one is just gonna sit and say, we know Chrisean is a loose cannon. We all knows it. We all said that if something was done, we need her to take accountability. But if y'all sitting there holding on to evidence, ain't nobody showing nobody anything, what you think is gonna be said? You shut your mouth for days, Tamar. You did not say anything. Your other friend that you and him fell out, whatever his name is, because, he the one that went crazy. Why did y'all stop talking to him? Why did you kick him off the tour since, we don't know. We don't know what went on. So, okay, now y'all put out the proof Chrisean did hit James. Where's the police report? Why didn't he go report her? Oh, okay. Y'all know it was something fishy. Y'all know y'all called that girl down here to use her name, use her clout, get what y'all wanted. It didn't turn out that way because everything went sour. Why it went sour, I don't know. But let's continue to listen. But like I said, and I said it in previous videos, Chrisean has no right, none whatsoever, putting her hands on anybody, nobody. But you, Tamar, knew who you invited to your daggone show. Love and War is not a ChriseanRock style. Love and War is not a It's a Vibe style. Y'all know Chrisean more on the ratchet, the young crowd, the hype side, and you want to cater to the grown and sexy. You should have stayed in your lane. You wanted someone to hype the crowd. Maybe you should have invited Usher over and not ChriseanRock. So now when stuff go crazy, now she crazy. No, she was being herself. This is her. She's on the baddies. They hit people for a living. That's her job, to bust people in the mouth. So you invited the circus to your show, and what's the problem now? I don't get it, y'all. I call me slow, but I don't get it.
Now, James is my best friend, and I would never ever do him. Look at my baby lip. I would never ever do him like that. But at this point, it has gotten above and beyond out of control. Okay? Nobody is lying on nobody. Nobody want no clout for nothing. That was the legendary Toni Braxton. Okay? Nobody needed a clout. Okay? Hello, nobody's trying to get on Zeus. Lamel is a good friend of mine. If I wanted a show, I would have one. If we wanted a show, Toni wanted a show. She would have one.
Your tooth is chipped.
Cheers.
So do you want to? You gonna press charges or you just?
Yes.
I'm pressing charges. I
No,
didn't do nothing to that girl.
busted.
But we can't leave him to.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, if y'all will read, this happened today from, his name is Keon Pierre. I don't even know the man. He said this footage that was leaked from Tamar's dressing room to TMZ TV was captured by me. The only people who have possession of it other than myself and boop, the bitter one and somebody named Rodney Jr. I don't even know him. These two bozos are in cahoots with each other because they are friends. Do not use my footage to stir the pot of drama, especially if you distort the quality. He talking about his quality, okay, child? I know that's right. Everybody fighting for their rights today, okay? He said, don't use my footage to stir the pot of drama, okay? Especially if you distort the quality. I know that's right. Everybody worrying about their body of work. Me too. That's why I'm here. Okay, Tamar Brack said, I am deeply sorry that this footage got out and I would never do anything to tarnish you or your family's brand and name. Yes, because the truth of the matter is me and my sister meant no ill will towards nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our torn business. We take it very seriously. And the truth of the matter is, James, I'm so sorry. I love you with all my heart and soul, but your friend sold you up a river for $5,000. Yep. Somebody said he sold the video to TMZ. The man here, Keon, said y'all sold that video, not me. Keon said y'all sold that video to somebody named Charlie for $5,000. Now, I just want to give y'all a little story time. Y'all want to know another story? Isn't this amazing? This is Travis, and he has a bit of information that he'd like to share. Travis, would you step up to the podium and give the people of God the information that you know?
So what actually led up to Chrisean being angry that night before she attacked James was the fact when she got there, she had 10 people there, but she originally only told us that it was supposed to be 6 people with her. So LaTroy Davis, and you know I'm not lying because I was standing right there while you was talking to her and her team, you told the venue staff that only 6 people can be backstage and the rest has to go to the audience. So after she picked the 6 people, she was also told that she was the only one that can be on the left side of the stage by herself. After that situation happened, she ended up coming up to me and said, hey, fam, I'm not trying to cause any issues, but can I at least have one person on there? And I asked her, who did she want? And she said, her manager with the dreads. So I've got one of the venue staff members, and the venue staff member brought her manager to the back. So after that, she was calm a little bit, and then she ended up coming up to me again, and she said, hey, fam, when am I performing? What time I'm performing? When time I'm going on?
Because remember I had said that I had wanted her to come out and do us a vibe all the time doing the twerk all part? That's what we was talking about. Go ahead, now read on.
Now, Tamar Esteem Braxton, as you call yourself, you invited this girl there to do a twerk off with you. Seriously, and you want us to believe that. You invited her to do a twerk off with you. The one that you did on camera, on live, in the dressing room, that's the one you wanted her to do on the stage. Make it make sense. No, y'all invited her there for the clout. She was supposed to perform, or that was her understanding, and y'all let a girl her. Put her in a corner, treated her like crap, and that's where stuff went wrong. So if y'all gonna put a video, I know you didn't put a video out, so excuse you me, I know you did not put the video out. LaTroy, when he ran to the internet and talking about I'm going to jail. She going to jail today for busting my friend in the face. And he lost 2 teeth and all of that. Apparently, he just chipped his tooth. His nose was bleeding. We saw all of that. But LaTroy probably thought when he ran to the internet was going to cancel Chrisean. I don't know what his intention was running to the internet. Or he thought maybe they was going to sue and come up on some money and he was going to be sitting pretty. But since that didn't happen, his next bet was to do what? Sell the evidence for $5,000. I guess $5,000 is better than zero. I'm thinking, but what do you accomplish with there? Because now putting that out there, he makes you look stupid and what did you call her? The legendary Toni Braxton looked like a bitch. Sorry, that's what she looked like. Pulling her hands away, putting it behind her back, like if someone else got a disease that she don't want to touch. Excuse me, I don't know how she does with everyone else, but that was rude. Rude as heck. But anyway, what I want to say is, I understand you coming to the defense of your sister because she looks bad on the video, but when are you, ma'am, gonna take accountability because you invited this girl into your safe space? You brought her up there. You didn't get in contact with your manager, whoever. He said it was his store, and tell him, look, she gonna do a twerk off or she gonna perform. Y'all gave her a mic. What was she supposed to do? So now you do not get to come to the internet and try and sell us this swap story from, okay, y'all see his nose was busted. We know that months ago. His teeth was chipped. We saw him at the dentist. We saw all of that. But when are you going to say, my bad, y'all, I should have never invited this girl here to my establishment because this is not what we do. This is not how we roll. I'm in a totally different bracket than her. Then I would respect you a little bit more instead of coming and play the blame game. They selling the evidence. Latroy's bitter. He all of that. We know all of this. But when are you, Tamar, gonna come and say it was all my fault? I should have never brought her here, and maybe then this wouldn't have happened. And once again, I am not never ever saying Chrisean was right hitting that man. She was dead ass wrong. You have no business putting your hands on nobody. As a matter of fact, she should have hit Latroy's ass for what he was saying. She not getting on my stage. That's who she should have hit. But not my words. Their words. I'm not saying this. I'm just reacting to what's being said because y'all know my video. I said what I said. What I said in that video. Anyway, y'all. Let's finish listening to the video and then we are gonna conclude this because I do have something spicy for y'all coming up next.
So I told her, I said I didn't know anything about that, but let me go to the person who's in charge, which is LaTroy Davis, while we were on tour. At the time, he was in charge. So
it's his tour.
So I went up to LaTroy and I said, hey, Chrisean said, when is she performing? He asked me, what are you talking about? I said, Chrisean told me that Tamar Braxton told her that she can perform during one of the halftime things. He was like, well, she's not getting on my stage. She's not getting on my stage. And I was like, what do you want me to tell her? He was like, well, she's not getting on my stage. And he walked off. And that was that.
All right, y'all. I don't know what they want us to do with this information because, quite frankly, we don't care no more. If you're not going to sue her, file a police report, do whatever it is you're doing, we don't care. I know you came out here to defend your sister because she actually looks bad on the video, but what are we supposed to do with it? Anyway, y'all, I hope everyone is satisfied with the video. Everyone is happy. Everyone got what they're looking for. LaTroy got his little $5,000. Tamar defended her sister, but still didn't take no accountability. And Chrisean is just living her best life, creating drama for us. Well, for her and Blueface while we report on it. Anyway, y'all, we're going into 2024 swinging. The channel is going to be giving you guys more. I know y'all don't like new stuff and y'all don't like diversity, but y'all going to have to get used to it because we cannot keep reporting on ChriseanRock alone. We have to report on what's hot at the moment in the news. And that's what we're going to start doing. Anyway, enjoy the rest of y'all day. I ain't got no more. Love you guys for watching. Stay blessed and beautiful, my loves.